Alright boys, so we got llamas. We put the brand new cam into Nick's car. We've driven like 40 kilometers and I got home and the engine had like a little bit of a misfire. Pulled the rocker cover off and the cam lobe's worn down again. The other ones are perfect. Perfect. So we're trying to figure out now what the hell's gone wrong. So then we thought, we've got the blue car here, let's whip the rocker cover off and have a look at that one.
Now,
I did the shims on this like 3 years ago.
it doesn't have that many Ks on it though. Like the motor's probably only got 200 Ks.
Oh, yeah, I suppose, if that.
If that, right? But
Oh, the exhaust cam looks pretty good. Like, it's a bit dry, it's been sitting there. Can't see anything.
no, that looks fine to me.
Can't see anything. Nick! What is going on? There's
Like,
no lobe left.
That's the worst one I've ever seen. That's perfectly round.
Like, that's the top of the lobe there. There's nothing there.
I love how
It's completely gone.
I'm having a giggle because you saw mine about 10 minutes ago and said, that's the worst one I've ever seen.
So we are aware we have some minor traction issues. So to fix that, we've come up with an idea. We've removed the speedo, the factory speedo out of the gearbox with the cable and replaced it with the Yaris one. So now it's a 3-pin electronic one. But there still is no sensor on the back wheel to be able to give us a wheel speed. So we've come up with a pretty simple solution. Got a trigger disc here, laser cut, and it has 24 teeth on there. We can sit it over the drum. So that way, once we weld that on, we can get this cherry sensor, mount it somewhere on the back with a little bracket, and that should give us a pretty good reading there. And when it picks up a differential between front to the back wheels, we can then adjust it with boost and with timing. Should work pretty well. Alright, cherry sensor's mounted. Got to run these wires now up into the cabin somewhere and up to the ECU. Well, while we're here, let's pull the rear rocker cover off and have a look. If we check this now, and the lobe is still intact, this 100% confirms that the cams are not the problem, and that it's the shims that are wearing the lobes out. Look at that, look at that, look at that.
It looks fine. Minus where you've angle ground.
I hit that with an angle grinder, and I've ran that at a couple of race meetings now, and it is still intact.
Yep. I drove a brand new one from the workshop to here, and it's...
I do have an idea though.
Yeah.
We're out of cams, so what if we take my exhaust cam out of the back? Test the anti-lag. Get up to 100. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, so I gave it a few extra clicks and we're at 43 psi over boost cut. So what do you want to do with it?
50?
Yeah, right.
I think that says we're out of turbo. Yeah, that was like a supersonic. No, like a whine. That sounded like the burn barrel. Yeah, like it's going. The wheel's spinning too fast or something. Yeah, that's what it sounded like. It was out of turbo. I was like, do I stay on it? Do I get off it? I don't know. But she was moving. It was moving. Oh, yeah. Moving.
So I have no idea how much boost that is.
What happened?
So we've only got a 4-bar map sensor, and from 6,700 RPM onwards, we don't know how much boost it was.
It just hit the roof.
It was capped out. So we're down here at the dyno, then to exhaust. They're loading it up on the hub dyno at the moment. Pretty nervous, but we'll see how it goes.
So when we did that run on the street yesterday, you said you turned the boost down a little bit.
Tiny bit, yeah. Just because the map sensor was out. So.
Yeah. And the turbo started making pretty funny noises high up in the rev range.
Yeah.
He's small.
It made 441 on 41 psi. We'll just ask Gordon, he's got his laptop, so we're going to give it a little bit more.
Yes, yes.
So that's it?
So if you were to take a wild guess, you've just moved that little thing from 11 to 12.2, whatever that means. What's your estimate on boost? Where's that going to end up?
46.
Okay.
But I could be wrong, I don't know. We can't find any holes in the cooler piping, so we're thinking potentially the turbo's stuffed.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we gotta put a bigger one on there. Yep.
Oh, we saw that coming. At least we got one run.
We saw that coming. So we made 440 horsepower on 41 psi. We were planning on turning it up to 45, 50 psi. We wanted to crack that 500 mark, but we've killed a turbo, so looks like we have to put a bigger one on there.
I couldn't believe how much power that made on 41 pounds.
Yeah.
That's sort of what we're estimating it was going to be on 47.
Yeah, definitely. But I think maybe it's time for an upgrade on that.
Oh, and a blow-off valve too.
And a blow-off valve. I think that's what killed it.
All the extra pressure in the intake, and then when we backed off, throttle body closed. Because it blew the hose off, trashed the wheel. Yeah. Oh, got to get the dog to make 500 now.
Yeah. Oh, it'll do it. I reckon she's ready. It's just doesn't have the turbo for it.